What we've discovered here is astonishing. These starships, they didn't crash. They materialized inside of solid rock. Data suggests an artificial quantum waveform intercepted these ships during interstellar transit and reassembled them here, underground. I've linked the quantum signature from these ships to the primary anomaly. I believe it's the source of the waveform and responsible for the starship wrecks scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Its power is beyond anything we even thought possible.
We must reach the primary anomaly and unearth its secrets. Our passage through the Kharak Highlands will be through the Whispering Gallery, a narrow canyon located here. The Sakala will meet us at the mouth of the canyon, and together we will punch through to the Dreamlands on the other side.
Sakala, this is the Kapisi. Do you copy?
Sakala receiving. 2 Gaalsien carriers are blocking our advance. They appear to be an elite battle group of the Sajuk. We require your immediate assistance.
Roger that. We're closing on your position now. Prepare for Allied contacts. Kapisi out.
The Sakala is currently positioned here. Ready all combat groups to support Allied fleet. Watch for friendlies.
Kapisi, we're under fire. Requesting support.
Support ready.
Armor, go ahead.
Attention. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostile strike craft down.
Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Cruiser ready. Grid updated.
Gaalsien railguns are tearing through our armored forces. You field.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
The Gaalsien are pummeling the Sakala with long-range missile barrages. Upgrade the Kapisi's cruise missile silos now.
Alert! Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Hostile armor eliminated.
Ready for orders. Advance to mark CUs.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Ready. Send.
Ready.
Reading.
Armor ready.
Be advised. Hostile Allied craft destroyed. Get us moving. New sector designated. Move out. Enemy railgun.
The Gaalsien carriers are barraging us with heavy ordnance.
It's nothing.
We have sustained multiple hull fractures.
Tracking armor. Copy that, Sakala. Hold on.
Cruise missile silos online.
This is the captain.
Cruise missiles will decimate clustered enemy forces and static defenses at extreme range.
Strike craft destroyed. Enemy armor disabled. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Reading.
Research
Be
completed.
advised. Allied craft down.
Fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Weapon systems online. Weapon range systems currently active. Reporting. CU deposit depleted.
Make ready.
Strike fighter coordinates. CU field depleted.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Be advised, long-range scanners are tracking contacts in the AO.
Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Be advised. Allied craft destroyed. Hostile strike craft down. Ready. Send.
Bomber to launch.
Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire to launch. Make ready. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Kapisi moving up. Allied Gaalsien missiles are smashing the Sakala's armored plating. Allied craft down.
We must push the Gaalsien forces away from our Sadim allies.
Hostile armor eliminated. New sector designated. Move out. Ready. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Allied craft lost. All hands, get moving. Coordinates confirmed. Coordinates confirmed. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Strike fighter approach vector.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Attention. Hostile range craft destroyed. Interceptor taking hostile fire. Be advised, Allied craft destroyed. Alert, strike fighter destroyed. Alert, alert, taking hostile fire. Alert, taking hostile battle cruiser inbound. Hostile strike craft down.
Strike fighter ready for service.
Moving out. Get us moving. Ready for command. Enemy armor disabled. Salvage your copies. Allied craft lost. Hostiles designated. Tracker assigned. On the move. The Sakala is taking heavy damage. Hostile designated. Mark Baron, Captain. Cruise missile launch ready. Target set. Missile hostile armor incoming. Be advised. Allied craft down. Battle report. Enemy honor guard cruiser destroyed. Hostile light attack.
Kapisi, do not engage the Gaalsien carriers. We cannot support an offensive until the Sakala is secure.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Reading. Alert. Allied craft barrier taking hostile fire.
Prime charges. We read you.
Kapisi copies. Strike craft destroyed. Coordinates confirmed. Be advised, Allied craft destroyed.
Place hull charges. Salvager up. Time's a-wasting.
Prime charges!
Salvager copies. Salvager copies. Mobilizing.
Hostile on sensor. Authentication pending. Set new heading.
We read you. Displace to that CU field.
Be advised, Allied craft down. Hostile armor eliminated. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. This is the captain. New sector designated. Move out. New heading set. Alert. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Attention. Reading.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Brenner copies. Brenner copies. Target locked in. Confirm fire.
Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Hostile strike craft down. Hostile range craft destroyed. Enemy armor on approach. Off ramp. Ready, set.
The Gaalsien carriers are falling back.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide.
Kapisi. Together we have driven off the Gaalsien Gritidem.
Roger that, Sakala.
Gaalsien bombers detected. They're targeting the Kapisi.
hostile battle cruiser inbound.
Send message.
Alert, hostile bomber sighted. We got a railgun under fire. Alert, allied carrier taking hostile fire.
We are readying a group of light attack vehicles to scout enemy positions.
Runner.
Copy that, we'll engage.
Be advised, the terrain in this canyon will prove challenging for short-range units.
Railgun eliminated.
We can use the terrain to our advantage by utilizing artillery cruisers.
Craft lost.
Upgrade fabrication facilities to begin producing artillery cruisers.
This is Rachel, go ahead.
Receiving.
Light attack vehicle online. Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Go ahead.
Kapisi copies. Alert, friendly taking hostile fire. Enemy
way.
production cruiser has appeared in the AO. Make ready. Be advised, allied craft down. Get us moving. Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Salvage your copy.
Strike craft taking effective fire.
Acquired. Moving the site. Salvage are ready.
Artillery cruiser fabrication online.
Listen up.
Begin constructing artillery cruisers now.
Enemy armor disabled. Alert. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Kapisi, be advised. We are deploying a group of armored assault vehicles.
Roger that, Sakala. Craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Operate. Alert.
Ready.
Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated. Ready. Send.
Light attack vehicle in service.
Support ready.
Reading.
Control Group 1 designated.
Reading.
Standing by. Reading you. Reading you.
Research completed. Energy signature confirmed. An artifact has been discovered.
Strike craft destroyed.
We're ready for orders. Copy. Moving.
Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO. Respond.
Salvage your copy.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Support ready. Focus the repair on primary systems.
Incoming Gaalsien strike fighters detected. Deploy AA units immediately.
Coming. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
RU deposit depleted.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Ready for command.
Enemy production cruiser sighted. Engage and destroy. Hostile armor eliminated. Enemy airstrike inbound. Attention! Alert. LAV down. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Cruise missile launch ready. Target locked. Fire. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Attention. Incoming missile barrage detected. Sakala, take evasive action. Fire
Dialed
support.
in.
Green line confirmed. And be advised, allied craft destroyed. Hostile range craft destroyed. Hostile interceptor down. Make ready. Alert, hostile siege cruiser sighted. Alert! Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Alert! Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Kapisi copy.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Tracking armored craft on approach. One block. Bullseye at 01. Allied craft lost. Hostile on sensor. Authentication pending. This is the enemy armor disabled. Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate. Attention. Combat alert. Bomber destroyed. Ready. Send. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Reading. Ready. On our way. We read you. We read you. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Fire.
This is enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Bomber ready for sortie. Bomber
Be
operational.
advised. Allied craft destroyed.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Strike fighter taking fire. Hey, down there, 123. Alert, strike fighter lost. Enemy railgun eliminated. Strike craft destroyed. You're ready. We read you. Salvage are up.
Gaalsien bombers detected. They have vectored their way towards the Sakala.
Spawn.
Go ahead. Move order confirmed.
Reporting.
Be advised. Allied craft down. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
Light attack vehicle online. Artifact recovered.
Alert. Hostile
Authentication
bomber on
confirmed.
approach. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Op ready. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Go for armor. All out!
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Sakala. Confirmed.
Make ready. Alert. Missile battery destroyed. Allied craft lost.
Strike copies. Coordinates confirmed.
Reading.
Reading.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber online. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Hostile armor eliminated.
Reading.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Hostile range craft destroyed. Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound to capture. Kapisi moving up. Coordinates confirmed. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Ready.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Strike craft taking effective fire.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Battle report. Enemy honor guard cruiser destroyed. Salvage your copies. Take your eyes off the scanners for a second. Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile.
Incoming missile barrage detected. Move to Kapisi to avoid the blast.
Attention. Coordinates confirmed. New sector designated. Move out. Gaalsien missile barrage detected. Take evasive action. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire. Crew ready.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in. suspended.
Coordinates confirmed. 2 check to 360. New sector designated. Move out. Go ahead. Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed. This is the captain. New heading set. Enemy armor on approach. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Reposition. Enemy armor disabled. Light attack vehicle is under fire. New sector designated. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Allied craft enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Be advised. Allied craft down. Kapisi moving up. New heading set. Target on the board. Enemy production cruiser has appeared in the AO.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Copy that. Bomber on deck.
Attention. Coordinates can allied craft lost. Get us moving. New sector hostile strike craft down. Coordinates can... Our bomber is taking fire. Target set.
Gaalsien strike fighters have launched towards the Kapisi.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Support ready. I know this is a science vessel. You have your orders.
Be advised. Allied craft destroyed. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Ready. Support craft engaging.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Move.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Receiving.
Attention. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Approach vector.
Alert. Alert. Carrier taking fire. Enemy alert to engage. Cruiser verified in the AO. Respond. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Listen up. Alert. LAV down. Alert. Rachel is under fire. Contact as enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Target. Readjust.
A railgun is taking effective fire. Alert. Friendly taking hostile
Keep
fire.
steady. Receiving.
Allied craft lost.
Reading.
Crew ready.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Armored vehicle lost. Attack course set.
Ready. Hostile lock.
Interceptor taking fire.
Lock. Return fire.
Enemy armor disabled. This is the captain.
Reading. Get out of here.
Hostile railgun. Be advised. Allied.
The remaining enemy carrier is taking defensive action. Continue the pursuit.
Engage. Go. Go. Ready.
Strike craft destroyed.
Get us moving.
Alert. Rachel is at half hull integrity. Alert. Rachel is in contact. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile.
Reposition.
An RE site has been depleted.
Enemy bombers detected inbound on the Sakala.
Make ready. Allied craft has been got a railgun under fire support. Be advised. Allied craft
This is
destroyed.
Rachel. Go ahead. Move with that railgun.
Enemy railgun eliminated on the board. Alert. The Kapisi is in contact. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Reading.
Battle report. Hostile siege cruiser eliminated.
Standing by.
Kapisi copies. Allied craft lost. Ready. Send.
Ready.
Missile barrage detected. They're targeting both the Sakala and the Kapisi. Initiate evasive action.
Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Make ready. Hostile bomber destroyed. Kapisi copies.
Armored assault operational.
Op ready.
Light attack vehicle in service. Control group 2 designated.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Reporting.
Op ready.
Control Group 1 designated.
Go ahead.
Armored Assault online. Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Receiving.
Light attack vehicle online. Control Group 1 designated. Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Reading. Ready.
Light attack.
Gaalsien strike fighters have been launched against the Sakala.
Runner, new coordinates.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Reading.
Reporting. Rachel moving out.
Get us underway. Enemy production cruiser sighted. Engage and destroy. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Copy. On our way.
Combat relay. Hostile production cruiser eliminated. Listen up. Hostile interceptor down. Hostile strike craft down. Alert. Allied craft carrier taking hostile fire.
Runner.
Hostile armor eliminated. Make ready. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Web railgun taking effective fire. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Standing by.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Salvage your copies. RU coordinate destroyed.
Strike craft destroyed.
The site.
Crew ready. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Alert. The Kapisi is taking fire. Tracking target. Hostile armor incoming. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. All hands. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Strike fighter approaching.
Red alert.
Missiles.
Command carrier taking fire. I confirm. Engines on. Be advised. Allied craft destroyed. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Attention.
We have defeated the Gaalsien carriers. Let's move to open ground and get out of this canyon. Bring engines to full.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. The Sidim, a loathsome kith if ever there was one. Arrogant, self-righteous. Mashad, the Sakala captain, seems to have an agenda all of his own. He knows more than he's willing to share, I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, it's a tenet of war that you can't always choose your allies. How true. Truth is, we have no choice but to rely on one another. The Gaalsien keep throwing wave after wave at us, escalating their attacks, unafraid to sacrifice their forces to hold us at bay. Thankfully, the commanders at Tyr have confirmed our resupply. Without it, we will not be able to complete our expedition.